Well, Mark, firstly, Happy New Year, and just tell us a little bit about Christmas in the Selby household.
Yeah, it was a quiet one. We went down to Ipswich, where Vicky's mum's from, so we was down there from the 23rd. Stayed there till the day after Boxing Day. Just a quiet Christmas, really. It was nice to put the key away and not think about snooker, you know. It's been a long 2016, so it was good to just have a bit of time with the family.
And your little girl Sophia's 3 now. How much did she enjoy Christmas?
Yeah, she's probably at the right age now to understand what Christmas is all about, so it was nice being home and spending it with Sophia and Vicky. So yeah, she really enjoyed it. I think next year will be the big one when she'll sort of understand it properly.
2017 was such a great year for you on the table. Was it nice to have a little bit of a break and the chance to reflect on that?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, as you say, the season now, what Barry's done to snooker is phenomenal, really. I mean, it's such a long season. We're having tournaments one after the other, so you don't really have time for a break during the season unless you pull out of a few tournaments and don't enter them. So it was nice to not think about snooker, not have to keep going on the practice table day after day, and just come back refreshed for this season.
And your season so far, obviously you had a great win in China, winning the International Championship. How would you kind of sum up the season so far for you? Yeah,
not too bad. Like you say, I had a good win in International, lost early doors in the UK, which I was disappointed about, but to be fair to Scott, he played fantastic and I had no complaints. But as I've said before, I mean, judging on the season I had last year, I mean, to win 5 tournaments was phenomenal, really. So whatever I'd done this season, it was always going to be hard to try and repeat that. And I've always said if you win 1 tournament in a season, you've got to class that as a good season. So I've already done that so far.
And now, of course, we're looking forward to another big one, the Dafabet Masters coming up. How much do you look forward to that one?
Yeah, fantastic tournament. Top 16 players in the world. So you get no easy matches no more. Play Mark Williams again, as I did last year. We had a great game in the first round. I'm sure this will be exactly the same.
You've won the Masters 3 times. Probably the one that sticks out in the mind is the one against Ronnie in 2010 when you came from 9-6 down to beat him 10-9 in the final. Is that your favourite memory?
I think so. I mean, obviously, winning it the first time as well against Stephen Lee for my first professional tournament is obviously always going to be there in the back of my mind. But to beat Ronnie sort of in his home tournament as such back in London, being 9-6 behind, and to be fair, up to 9-6 he outplayed me, and I just dug in from 9-6 and managed to turn it around and not give in.
And Ronnie's been in such incredible form in the last few weeks, winning 3 big tournaments. Do you think he's kind of still the man to beat?
I think so. I think I know he's performed like fantastic this year, as you say, winning 3 tournaments, losing in the final of the Champion of Champions. But I think he's always been the man to beat, you know. He just seems to be, if he turns up and Ronnie wants to play snooker, and then more times than not he performs to a really high level and very, very difficult to beat. So yeah, in my eyes he's always been the man to beat, so it's no surprise the way he's playing at the moment.
2 of your Masters wins came at the old Wembley Arena. You've won 1 at Alexandra Palace. How would you compare the 2 venues?
Yeah, I think the Alexandra Palace, I think it's more compact. Don't get me wrong, I think both venues were great. I think the Wembley Arena, as far as I can remember, it used to hold about 15,000 people and they only used a quarter of the arena, so a lot of the atmosphere seemed to go and you lose a lot. Saying that against Ronnie in 2010, the atmosphere was great, but I suppose that's because you're playing Ronnie, no matter where you're playing, the atmosphere is always good. But yeah, the Alexandra Palace is one of the best venues we're playing as well.
And it will be packed out on the first day for your opening match, you know, more than 2,000 people. And is that something you really savour and really enjoy? Yeah,
I mean, I think I'll be speaking on behalf of all the players that's what everyone strives for, you know, that's what you turn professional for, because you want to play in the big tournaments live in front of big crowds, and that's definitely what it's going to be, as you say, on the first day.
And as you mentioned earlier, you played Mark Williams in the first round last year. The really close match ended up coming through 6-5. He's back in form again. He's won a big tournament this season, so it's a tough opening draw for you, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I mean, as I say, there's no easy draws, but when you look at players on form, he's probably one of the players who you wanted to try and avoid. It's strange because this year I've played him probably 3 or 4 times, and I've gone like years with not playing him for a long time, and then you sort of, like buses, I suppose, you wait for one and then it don't come, and then all of a sudden 4 or 5 come at once. So yeah, it's going to be tough. As you say, Mark's playing well again, done fantastic in the Northern Ireland Trophy, winning that. So yeah, looking forward to it, but a tough game.
And overall, what are your ambitions for 2018?
To try and win another tournament. Again, to the Worlds, be nice to try and defend the World Championships, as difficult as it'll be. But yeah, just carry on enjoying, keep working hard, and hopefully more tournaments will come.
Thanks, Mark. Good luck.
Thank you.